So, remember how last cruise turned into a disaster getting to the cruise port because I took the train? Well, I'm doing it again. Already had my first mistake on the train. I am here to once again tell you that you can't take a train to a cruise ship. I'm gonna teach you the when in Rome moment here in Seattle. There it is. Welcome to the port of Seattle. So let me impart some Embarkation Day wisdom upon you. Welcome to Seattle SeaTac Airport. I'm Corey and I'm gonna be taking you on a 7-night cruise aboard the Carnival Splendor. Now, I flew in the night before my cruise. I just gotta grab my bags and get on up to downtown Seattle, get checked into the hotel, then we're gonna do a little bit of exploring before the cruise. And you're coming with me. Let's go. So, remember how last cruise turned into a disaster getting to the cruise port because I took the train? Huh? You remember that? Well, I'm doing it again. And this time, it's not for science, it's because it saves $50 each way. And $100 goes a long way on Corey's cruise budget. Nope, that's not how that works. Right off the train here in Seattle, it's a beautiful day. It's in the 90s. Did not expect the weather to be like this. Already had my first mistake on the train. I rode too far. It's time to go back and stop. I am here to once again tell you that you can't take a train to a cruise ship. Once again, I got lost. Once again, I am bailing and taking an Uber the rest of the way because this is the last time, I promise. I'm swearing off trains to cruise ships. No more. So if you're in Seattle, come in the night before your cruise. Make sure you hit the public market. This is the famous one with, you know, where they throw the fish. That's what everybody will tell you. So we're gonna go check some things out. Find a little bit of food, something for lunch here. I got a few hours to kill before my hotel room is ready. Let's check out Seattle's public market. Sometimes you're out in the wild vlogging and you find vloggers vlogging in the wild. It's the craziest thing. Have you ever seen a vlogger in the wild? Don't approach them. They're not safe. So I'm here in Seattle at the public market, and this is where supposedly the first Starbucks ever was. Now I've heard otherwise, but maybe. There's a line for this thing. It's out the door. But when in Seattle, I guess you do as the Seattleites do? I don't know. Tell me, comment below. Seattleites? Sattelans? Stop laughing at me, seagull. I'm waving hello to the quantum of the seas and putting my pinky in the air for the Oceana Regatta. That's pretty. So if you've never heard the saying, when in Rome, I'm gonna teach you the when in Rome moment here in Seattle. There it is. That's the Rome moment in Seattle. We're going up top. Come on, let's go. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Face down.
Right guys, welcome to the elevator. This one goes 10 miles or 16 kilometers per hour, making this a 41-second trip from when we started moving. We are headed up to the very top level of the building, which is 52 stories, 520 feet or 158 meters up in the air. Very tip of the needle is 60 stories, 605 feet or 184 meters.
Welcome to the top of the Space Needle. This is one of the things you can do before your cruise here in Seattle. It was about $35 a person, but totally worth it. And it's open early, it's open late, so if you're here before your cruise, oh, my camera's going crazy, come out here, check it out on a clear day, like today. You can see all the way to Mount Rainier behind him. Check it out. Oh look, there goes the revolving bar. And this is the exact speed that the floor rotates looking down. If you ever get hungry, grab a snack or some ice cream. Plus, they've got a selection of wines, beer, and a really good cider. So today, I got to cross something off my bucket list. I hope when you come here to Seattle for your cruise, you do the same. Did you see all of that? Check out my Instagram at Midships Cruise if you want to see the pictures from today. It's time for me to get back to my hotel. We're going to pick things up tomorrow morning. It's cruise day tomorrow. We'll see you then. Time to enjoy a beautiful Seattle sunset. What a treat. Look at Mount Rainier lit up in pink.
Good night, Seattle.
And to what do my wondering eyes does appear? The Carnival Splendor making its way to the pier. Good morning, it is cruise day, and already I spotted the first wildlife of the cruise. Check this thing out. I don't know what it is. Tell me in the comments below what species this is. I think it's a shark. What do you think? Anyways, it's cruise day. We're getting on the Carnival Splendor. She steamed in earlier this morning. Since I'm on East Coast time, I woke up early, got to see the ship come in. By the way, what's your favorite embarkation wear? This is my shirt today for Embarkation. Got the Ahoy pineapple. If you'd like to check out this shirt, it's linked below in my Amazon store. Sorry, a little stuttery. I'm so excited for cruising, but first, time to get a little bit of coffee here in Seattle. Ahoy. I bet you're jelly I'm in Alaska right now. There's a coffee shop downstairs, and it supposedly opens at 7. It's like 6:58. Let's see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
Too.
As your usual.
Well, it's about 7 o'clock right now. The coffee shop just opened up. I'm here at the Edgewater Hotel. It's a pretty good place to stay pre-cruise. It was comfortable, good air conditioning. The bed was great. The price was pretty much spot on with Seattle. The prices are pretty high in Seattle. If you stay here the night before, expect to spend upwards of $300. Just gonna work here on my little chai latte, head over to the Pikes Marketplace area here this morning, do a little bit more touristy walking around, and then we'll board in the ship here in about 3 hours, so not much time to kill, but we'll get into some fun first. Well, if you're looking for something to do before your cruise, a great place for breakfast, it's the Tavern 5 Point Cafe here. It's a staple in town. It's a little bit edgy inside. Some of the artwork may not be for the kids, but the bacon, top 5 I've ever had. Check it out. Got about 2 hours left until it's time to board the ship. Figured it was time to come and really see the public market in the morning time. Got that crisp Seattle air. It's finally cooled off. There's a little bit of drizzle out here. This feels a lot more authentic to me than what yesterday was, almost 90 degrees in full sun. Gonna try and hit that Starbucks up again. Hopefully the line's not long, but it doesn't look promising. I guess I'm not the only one who wants a little Starbucks. Oh, only 2 more people to go. I'm almost there. The first store. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the first store. Follow me.
Here's a little sneak peek at all the retail therapy you can have here. And oh wow, look, they throw cups. Well, here we go. First Starbucks achieved. Got my drink here. They have some specialty drinks in there. I don't know if you saw it. I'll go ahead and put the video up right now. They have their cold brews, a couple of different flavors, strawberry shortcake, and I got the cookies and cream, so I'm excited for this. Got about an hour left to board the cruise ship. Time to go pack up the hotel room, and we'll see you at the pier. Welcome to the port of Seattle. Here we go behind me, the Carnival Splendor. It's time to cruise. Just getting here, it's time to check in. I don't know what our Uber did. My Uber, he dropped me off like way back there, like a football field and a half ago when the cruise check-in's over here. Let's get checked in, see how difficult it is. I've heard some stories here. Ah, bless you, luggage drop. Time to leave these bags behind and show our arrive can paperwork here before I'm immediately yelled at by that blonde lady there in the bottom left. Here are more super secret things you're not supposed to see. All right, made it through the first area. They said no cameras, so I'm covertly filming in here. Passport, check in, verify. You need your arrive can to get in the terminal. Almost on the ship. Made it through security, Midships family. Here's the ship right next to me. Let's go, we're getting on board Carnival Splendor. Got 7 nights in Alaska up ahead. We made it on. I gotta scan in real quick though. I heard something about pink donuts. Let's find out. So much pink. Oh my gosh, it's a butt. And let's look at the pink, 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 pink stools, pink chairs, pink walls, pink ceilings, pink staircases. Wow, more pink over here. Ladies' room's pink, guys' room's pink. An actual painting of someone late for their cruise. So one of the things you gotta do when you first get on your cruise ship is go to your muster station. Do it first. On the Splendor, you just have to walk up 1 set of stairs. It's the next deck up from where you check in. We're gonna get the safety demo, I gotta go. I got yelled at filming at the muster station. You gotta have your cell phone away. Anyways, when you hop on the Splendor, go up 1 deck, do your muster, get it out of the way. It's pretty easy, put your cell phone away. And now it's time to go and explore the ship. And contrary to popular belief, this is where the true magic happens, the arcade. Ooh, that drone is really old. Let's check out what they got here. I'm seeing some Angry Birds, some Rabbids VR, and oh no, it's the childhood gambling training machine. Oh, got some Whack-A-Mole and Jurassic Park, air hockey. Oh, the ball bouncing game. I am good at that. And the clowns. Well, made it back here aft on deck 5. The pink donuts continue. You gotta sneak all the way back here by the Alchemy Bar. This is where the elevators that aren't crowded on Embarkation Day are. Going upstairs. Hello, Seattle, I am an albatross. I'll sing Owl City while you watch my vlogs. Deck 9 here, aft of the ship. Beautiful view of Seattle. getting ready to sail away here. Unfortunately, it's a little too foggy because normally right here is Mount Rainier. Too foggy to see Mount Rainier today, but that's okay. We saw it yesterday. Here's a picture. It's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. So obviously from here you can see the Space Needle. You can take your fancy, fantastic selfies if you didn't already, but you should have, because you should have flown in the night before and gone up the Space Needle yourself. Come on. Now it's time to get situated on the ship. Let's explore.
Ooh, Masala Tiger. We're gonna go here, but not today.
So let me impart some Embarkation Day wisdom upon you. The buffet on the Lido deck, which is down there on deck 9. You will not find a table. You will be very annoyed trying to get lunch. So what you do is you come up the secret staircase here. It's right behind the cakes. Come up that staircase, and here is the barbecue restaurant. And there's no line here. All the seating's available, and it's the exact same barbecue as you're gonna find on the Mardi Gras. That's right, it's the Guy Fieri menu. Take a look. Oh, 1:30 on a Carnival ship, which only means one thing. The cabins are ready. I don't see my suitcase, darn it. Man, I was hoping. Well, maybe. Not to see. We're getting there. Let's see. Made it to the cabin. The cruise can officially begin. It's time to set these heavy bags down. I'm so ready to get that weight off my shoulders. Let's get to cruising. All right, Midships family, it's time for a little bit of sail away here in Seattle on the Carnival Splendor, bound for Alaska. Let's wave goodbye to the port of Seattle. Time to sail away. We've got a day at sea. We're doing Tracy Arm Fjord. All kinds of port stops here on this 7-night cruise here on board the Carnival Splendor. We're going to take you on a nice big ship tour here along the way. You know, this ship, it's very similar to a Conquest class ship. If you've ever been on the Carnival Conquest, the Liberty, you'll be very familiar with this class of ship. Now, let's take a look at Sail Away and see Seattle disappear. Check it out.
Sailing away on the Carnival Splendor.
Sorry, grab the Splendor packet. Now, I do want to tell you one thing here. If you like a Carnival cruise, I would encourage you to check out my group cruise. I'm hosting it October 24th out of Charleston, South Carolina, on board the Carnival Sunshine. If you want more information, there's a link to the group's Facebook page in the description below, and also up here in this upper right-hand corner. Well, Sail Away is all finished. It is time for dinner. We're heading down to the Black Pearl Restaurant, Deck 3, Midships, because obviously Midships, where else would you want to be on a ship? Let's get to it.
Taking a little walk past the lobby bar, and we got a train on a cruise. Interesting. Oh, the Black Pearl.
All right, well, I went to the wrong floor. We are one deck up. So when you make a reservation here for dinner, well, let me backtrack. You have to make a reservation for dinner in the Carnival Hub app, especially if you're like me and have my time dining. So there's 2 floors here in the Black Pearl, so just pay attention to what floor it tells you to go to, because I thought 3, but it's definitely 4. Hopefully this is a nice table. Well, dinner is served. I had some really good appetizers. Now it's time for main course. It's chicken parmesan night. Now remember, Cucina del Capitano is not on every cruise ship. However, the Carnival fleet does a really good job at offering dishes from some of their specialty dining restaurants that are on other ships, on all of their ships. So for instance, I have chicken parm tonight from Cucina del Capitano. Just take a look at this. Now, right before this, I had an appetizer. A couple appetizers actually. It was like a corn and tortilla soup. It was pretty good, quite spicy. So if you like spicy food, I would recommend it. I'll show you a picture of that and give you the name. Here's the menu as well. Also had the chicken tortilla. Not my favorite, but this looks just right. Let's try it out. Well, the only thing cheesier than my one-liners here tonight was the chicken parmesan. I don't know what it was, but the breading on that was phenomenal. Cucina del Capitano has really cracked the code on their chicken parm. Highly recommend it if you're cruising here on the Carnival Splendor. Now it's time for dessert, and did you know there's a kids menu here on Carnival? Well, there is, and like the child that I am, I ordered the banana split. Take a look. Well, what a good dinner. That chicken parmesan just hit the spot right. Spent a little bit of time in the spa. The spa is pretty nice here. Is it just me, or like half the room's the same thing? It's just really hot chairs with some water to squirt on the chairs / yourself, and there's a lot of steam hanging out. 4 rooms have really hot chairs. 2 of the 4 rooms have steam and really hot chairs. 1 room just has really hot chairs, no steam. And then my favorite room, the thalassotherapy, which is just a hot tub. Anyways, I'll give you a full tour of the spa later on in the cruise. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that. Right now, actually, it's really interesting. We are stuck in like thick as pea soup fog, and the captain just keeps blowing the horn like every 3 or 4 minutes. You can't see 5 feet in front of you, so we've been hugging the coastline. It looks like I've been watching us on the marine traffic app. Let's take this game outside and see what we got. Going to see what this fog looks like. There's a lot of people on the walls here. There's those people. Those people. I bet you there's some people here even. Oh yeah, look. Oh, can't show you that on YouTube. Yeah, these people. Oh, endless pineapples. As I think you can see, wow, we're in the Pacific Northwest if I ever saw it. It's foggy. You can just barely see down to the waterline here from deck 10, so pretty cool. It's cold though. I'm going inside. It's an indoor night. At this point in the night, it was getting late. I decided to watch some of the live music in the ship's atrium from way up high for some reason, before walking around and looking at all that weird, freaky cruise ship art that you always see. Like, what even is that? Hey, pink donuts. And what is that? Next, it was time to go out on the Lido deck, watch a little bit of the movie Dune, and watch the hours tick away before checking on the fog situation. And that's going to do it for our first day on board, but don't leave because coming up is the intro for day 2. Good morning. It is the first sea day of my Alaska cruise. It is chilly and oh my gosh, take a look outside at all this fog. The captain's been literally blowing the horn every 5 minutes. Gosh, is it windy. Did you see that spray coming up off the ship? Holy cow.
If your guide is cool enough, they'll let you drink some of that glacier water. So that's pretty cool. And tomorrow, if anyone's on the small boat excursion, they're making something called glacier Ritas. They're really strong.
Wow, Emily the Naturalist just laid down the knowledge in there. Good time, we learned about a lot of things. She said there's sea otters that are 5 feet tall. This is conquaculations. There is afternoon tea. Yes, this is so fun. There it is. The best part about Elegant Night, it's lobster night as well. You want to check it out? Now, this is not your typical lobster. Maybe it's a little cheaper cut. It's a rock lobster, but you know, I'm a grown man, and so also a little steak tonight. Here.
This is your cruise director, Andy. Now please get ready to laugh and have a good old time.